Welcome to this presentation. We're going to review for the quiz given to third and fourth and sixth and seventh periods on August 31st. You're going to have these exact same questions. There's 12 of them. I want you to pick 10. I'm going to make your score out of your best 10. So make sure that you can do 10 of these questions. It's going to be worth 50 points. So let's get started. And we did all of these in class, but in case you missed something, we're going to do them again. I may go just a little bit quicker because you should be able to pause the video, back up as you need. So this is number 1, negative 4x plus 7 is equal to 11. Remember in class we said step 1 is to subtract 7 from both sides of the equation. So I'm going to subtract 7 here. I'm going to subtract 7 here. I'm going to draw a line just to kind of, and all this line does is just reminds me to do the same operations on both sides of the equation. That's all that's in. So if I have a negative 7 here, need a negative 7 here. So these need to kind of be mirrored images. So 7 minus 7, that's 0. Now I got 4x plus 0. 11 minus 4 is 4. I'm just going to rewrite. And when I rewrite it, I'm just going to have negative 4x is equal to 4. My next step, so step 2, is to divide both sides by negative 4. So dividing both sides by negative 4, so x is equal to negative 1. You know that's right, because if you do negative 4 times negative 1 plus 7 is equal to 11, you get 4 plus 7 is equal to 11, which is 11 equal to 11. So that's the first problem. Second problem, number 2. You got 17 is equal to 5 times y minus 3. And if you call this 5 times y instead of 5y, it's going to make more sense to divide both sides by 5 eventually, because you know what your inverse operation is going to be. So step 1, add 3 to both sides of the equation. Add 3 on this side, adding 3 on this side. 17 plus 3 is 20. Those just kind of go away. So we're equal, we got 5y, or 5 times y. Well, when I say 5 times y, I know my inverse operation for step 2 would be divide both sides by 5. So I'm going to divide both sides by 5, and y is equal to 4. And we know that's right, because 17 is equal to 5 times 4 minus 3. So you got 17 is equal to 20 minus 3. Gives us 17 is equal to 17. Next problem, number 3. You got negative 4 is equal to 2 times p plus 10. Step 1. Subtract 10 from both sides of the equation. Subtracting 10 from over here, subtracting 10 from over here. So negative 14 is equal to 2p. Step 2. Divide both sides by 2. Why am I dividing both sides by 2? Because this says 2 times p, so the inverse operation is going to be dividing. So you got negative 7 is equal to p. Moving on to number 4. So you got 3m plus 4 is equal to 1. So step 1. We want to subtract 4 from each side. I'm subtracting 4. So from the left side of the equation, 4 minus 4 is just 0. So I'm left with 3m. 1 plus a negative 4 is a negative 3. Next step, I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3. No, by positive 3, I mean. So these become 1. So I got 1m is equal to negative 1. We know that's right because 3 times negative 1 plus 4 is the same thing as negative 3 plus 4. Negative 3 plus 4 is 1. So you got 1 is equal to 1. So we know that's the right answer. So what number is that for? I'm going to do number 5. That's the last one on this video. I want to post another video for part 2 that's going to get the rest of them in there. So 5, you got 12.5 is equal to 2g minus 3.5. So step 1, add 3.5 to both sides of the equation. So we're left with 2g, that's equal to 0.16, right? Divide both sides by 2, get 8 is equal to g. So our step 2, we divided both sides by 2. Alright, in the next video I want to do problems 6 through 12, and you want to, and this be on your quiz Friday.